Alright guys, let's get started. Now to start off, I always moisturize. Moisturizing is my number one, and today I'm going to be using my Aveeno Clear Complexion Daily Moisturizer. I'm just going to take a pump of this and just moisturize. Alright, I'm going to be going in with my Shahnaaz Hussain 2020 Research Labs Orm Stem Redensifying Serum. That is a mouthful. Now this is a serum from India. Shahnaaz Hussain is the major skincare brand in India. And what this does is it just gives your base a glow. I mean, you don't need a lot, just a couple of drops. That's it. And I'm just going to go ahead and pat it all over my face, or rub it, pat it, circular motions, all that jazz. And excuse my ratchet ass nails right now. I'm due for a manicure. After that, I'm going to be going in with my primer. Today I'm using the Joe Fresh Illuminating Primer. It's longwear, it's smooth, and it has a radiant finish. This is in Pure Glow. This Joe Fresh primer is one, inexpensive, and two, it does give a really luminous effect. So I'm just going to take, if it wants to come out, just a dab on my hand, not too much, just a tiny bit. And I'm just going to rub this into the skin. Alright, we're going to move on to color correcting. I am going to be using my Jourdain lipstick palette. I'm going to be taking the red shade in here. I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and just pat it underneath where I have the most dark pigmentation, so underneath my eyes for sure. And I do have a little bit around my mouth as well. Right here. And this little guy's popping out. Just right there. Now, when you look like a crazy person, you'll know you have to blend. I'm just going to spray it a bit just to help it blend a bit better. It's not the most blendable lipstick. We're just going to go ahead and blend, and you will still look like a crazy person, but it's going to counteract the darkness, and when the foundation and concealer go on top, the darkness is minimized a bit. So when I watch YouTube videos, when people color correct, they're putting their foundation straight on top of their color correct jazz going on. But what I like to do is take a concealer first and then go over with foundation and then concealer on top. So there is a lot of product, but for my foundation routine, especially because I do have dark circles galore, I feel like it's a necessary step for me. So I'm going to be going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 20 Sand. And I'm just going to put it all over the spots that I just put lipstick on. And the same thing, I'm just going to take my beauty sponge and blend away. Alright, for foundation today I'm going to change it up a bit. Every tutorial that I've put out so far, it's been the L'Oreal Infallible and my NARS Sheer Glow, because this combo is just bae to me. It's amazing. But I am going to leave you behind today, and I'm going to mix, this is going to stay, I'm going to mix a little bit of my Kat Von D and take all this craziness away. So I'm going to go in with the NARS first. I'm going to put a little bit at the back of my hand. Too much, just about yay. And then a pump of the Kat Von D. Just using my finger, mix it around, and then I'm going to go ahead and dab it all over my face. For concealer, I am going to be using a heavy coat. I'm going to be mixing the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in Ginger. So I'm just going to take my Pro Longwear Concealer and dab a bit at the back of my hand. Now this is almost empty, but I got enough out. And taking the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, I'm just going to take the wand, fit into the Pro Longwear. It's going to go in with a triangle formation underneath my eyes. I'm going to be taking the rest of it and putting it on my forehead just to highlight, and down the bridge of my nose, on the smile lines of my mouth, Cupid's bow, and chin. I'm going to take my beauty sponge and spray it with the Maybelline setting spray and go ahead and blend everything out. Now that everything is blended and out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and set my face. I'm going to take my Hourglass Lightning Ambient Palette with a big fluffy brush and just set everything. Take a light layer and set underneath my eyes with it. Now this not only gives your face a glow, but since the powders are very, I want to say powdery. I mean, if I just put a lot, it's not your typical highlight consistency, the ones that you would swatch, say, just take this palette for instance, the Strobe of Genius palette by NYX. If I swatch it, it's very creamy. If I were to swatch the Hourglass, it's very powdery. So I found this powder great for setting my face to give it a full glow and just to make it luminous. And that is the foundation routine. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face off camera and be right back. Alright guys, I am back and I am a hella blue. And I'm really feeling this right now, not gonna lie. If you guys like this foundation routine, please give this video a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And yeah, me and Cirque will see you guys in the next video. Bye!